Oh, wait. I got so used to doing the throwdown joke with all the throwdowns we've been having lately that I forgot this isn't a throwdown.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a good match.
This is Stacy Howard storming her way through the Schmoedown.
Yeah. So, that being said, we're the Cinefanatics. My name is Chris Adams.
And I'm Robert Adams.
And, like we were saying, as we keep saying what we were saying and saying all the things, we're doing
Very well said.
Thank you. We're doing a Schmoedown reaction today. Stacy Howard versus Brendan Meyer. It's round 2 in the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament.
Yeah, so Brendan Meyer is in the position that we thought he was going to be.
Shazam!
Yeah, Stacy Howard is not in the position that we thought she was going to be because she beat Riley, and we weren't expecting her to beat Riley, and everybody's bracket is broken because of Stacy Howard. Thanks, Stacy Howard. Just had to be good.
At least part of their bracket is broken.
Yeah.
Now, Stacy has the potential to break everybody's bracket completely should she beat Brendan Meyer and go on into the finals and win the whole thing.
Dude, that would be amazing.
But we can't get ahead of ourselves because at first, she has to beat Brendan Meyer.
Yeah.
Which, make your excuses for Riley. I don't know. I don't really care what you guys think about that.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Everyone's got their ups and downs. That was one of Riley's downs, but it was definitely one of Stacy's ups. Brendan Meyer, on the other hand, is a hot commodity right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's playing good game. He's playing good game in singles. He's playing good game in teams. He's going to be a hard one to beat here, and that's why on our bracket, where is it at? Yeah, that's why on our bracket right now we have Brendan Meyer winning this match. There it is.
Yeah.
So, that being said, we had Mark Riley winning the match against Stacy before, and the topic of Stacy is busting brackets. Could she win this one? At this point, anything's possible. If you make it to round 2, you can make it to round 3. But all the matches here on out are going to be really, really good, and facing down Brendan Meyer is not going to be an easy task.
Which is funny, because if he was only sticking to his first match at the beginning of this season, and that's all you were judging him off of, oh yeah, Stacy Howard's going to crush him.
Yeah,
easily.
We would vote Stacy Howard because we know Stacy, we know she is good. She's capable of being really good.
But he's one of those rookies that has easily done so well this season that he's passing up people that we'd be like, yeah.
not to mention anything about his free-for-all performance because, again, if Dan didn't win the thing, Bibbs would have, and then freaking Brendan Meyer would have the VIP, MVP, whatever the acronym is for really awesome individual.
From OA.
RAI.
Yeah.
Return on investment. Anyway, so I'm excited for this one. I'm excited to see just how far into this tournament Brendan Meyer makes it, this being his rookie season. Could we have another Ethan Irwin, basically, where he makes it all the way through and wins the entire thing? Not according to our bracket, but it's still going to be fun to watch nonetheless.
Yeah. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Dude, her earrings are awesome.
Hello, Kaiser.
How are you?
Just great. How about yourself?
I'm doing well. I just wanted to welcome you back. That Burnett guy is a complete disgrace.
I'm sorry, weren't you gonna be like best man at his wedding, or?
I don't know where you get your information. The guy's been divorced like 63 times, all right? More important here is,
Jeez.
you got me. You can rely on me. I got your back. I'm a big fan of the Five Club, everything you did. It's just legendary. So, from one legend to another, I got your back.
Why would I need you to have my back?
Because I know things.
Things? Like what? 3rd grade math?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, route to the nearest McDonald's.
Right.
How to hijack a line scooter? I don't even know.
So Kaiser's trying to sneak his way in and something or other.
Emma and Kaiser, always a great decision.
I could probably think of at least 3 scenarios where it's not.
Welcome back to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
McDonald's drive-thru.
The tournament continues, and
20-piece nugget and sweet and sour sauce.
That was a great
decision.
You got me.
And I'll
You
tell
got
you,
me.
this is, I don't think a lot of people, when you were if you were doing your little tournament brackets, and you were submitting them. I wonder how many people had this matchup. If you did, you're probably sitting pretty right now because you've got the kid, Brendan.
The rest of your bracket's probably pretty good also.
Sassy
Yeah.
Stacy Howard in this second.
You're also probably Christian Harloff and Mark Ellis.
You're a pro at knowing what's going to happen.
Darker days I've never seen, but Christian, as far as today, you're right. The Elite Eight is upon us. This is for a trip to the Final Four. Basketball terminology. We're in the playoffs. I love a good bracket.
Yeah, and what a way. Both of these competitors had amazing first rounds. You look at the kid, Brendan Meyer, who played his rival. He's got a rival already with Whitney Seibold, and he TKO'd Whitney Seibold. Not a lot of people saw that.
By the way, today's reaction is brought to you by What the Plants Crave.
And as much
And by
as
honey.
a surprise as
Electrolytes.
With some blood.
That's what the Plants Crave.
Two-time movie trivia Schmoedown.
It's a beer.
And last year's
I don't know what he's talking about. I was making Idiocracy reference. He was just making idiotic reference.
That was well done.
By the queen of upsets, Sassy Stacy Howard, who you
It would be a lot more, a lot more well done if I don't stumble over my words.
No, actually, no.
Yeah, we can work on that. We're still under 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, once we hit that 1,001, you better be good at grammar.
Oh, yeah. That's what they're looking for.
You must have the Infinity Gauntlet using that time stone. But I will tell you that what she has done, her ability and the pulls that she's been able to do, she's playing on a different level right now. So this is a very, very exciting match to find out who's in the Final Four.
Yeah, I know. And when you start using those March Madness style terms, that's when the pressure gets really hot. For us announcing, we got to be pretty good today. They have to be great if they're going to pull off the win today. I don't think you're seeing a knockout here. I think you're seeing a match that is going to go down to the wire and possibly overtime. The same phrase where I beat Stacy Howard 3 years ago.
We're going to find out exactly what these two have been saying about one another, and here we go.
This will be an interesting promo.
Brendan's going to be nice, and she's going to be talking trash.
She's going to be sassy.
Yeah.
It's your winner by technical knockout,
Brendan, nice Meyer.
Brendan the King.
Nice, Meyer.
You know, a tough match against Whitney, a lot of emotions, you know, we had all that history, but that's behind us now, and now we can just focus on being a team.
He's got
and
your
going
shirt.
after some bad guys.
No, not quite. A little different.
You know what? I just knocked Mark Riley out of the game. It's obviously a sign of change.
Yeah.
You know, this is corruption's year.
You know, corruption is seen as a force for kind of like evil in the league. They love being a force.
Look at their spelling. Of course they're evil.
You know, Stacy has proved herself many, many times in the Schmoedown and proved herself once again in that amazing win over Mark Riley, you know, former champion. So I'm feeling like it's going to be a tight match.
You're going to be facing, I don't know if you know this, you're going to be facing Brendan the Kid next.
I don't know her.
Yeah, the kid he's so nice.
Wow.
He's so sweet.
Absolutely. I don't want kids myself, so do they come?
No, icky, gross. The boobs grow and then they sink and they sag, and I'm not interested in that.
Mine too.
We have a great opportunity to stop some of corruption's momentum and prevent them from getting those belts. So that
We feel
can,
for you,
see
Ken.
some positive forces holding those belts.
Well, one of us does.
One of us does.
Are not jerks.
Stacy Howard is one of the most underrated players in history of this game, and we want the spotlight to shine on her, and I think that's what today is about.
The kid is a natural talent. He knows his movies. The real problem we're going to have is trying to figure out how to get him back in here.
Stacy, it would be great if you could do the maximum amount of well in this match, but that I can still win.
That would be nice. Wouldn't it be great if everyone...
You could do amazing, but I could just still win the match. That would really be awesome.
We all need to have a good time.
Yeah, exactly.
Too good of an attitude. Disgusting. Gross.
That's no place for that.
No.
What Brendan describes there is a good match, which is something we all strive to see.
Look, Sassy Stacy Howard.
I'm trying to see a good match. Like, I'm actually giving it my all.
Has been helping. It's been working, and her with
Never watched a
corruption,
match
it's been
better
working
than I
because
am right
she
now.
has this newfound confidence.
We are
And
talking a lot, though.
She is talking smack against the kid, and rightfully so. I understand.
Ugh, I can't hold
Nobody
it.
likes somebody who's so nice. I'm kidding. I love the kid.
Quitter.
The kid is one of the best people to ever
It
come
happens.
into this league. I love the kid, and I think that we need that type of positivity.
That's
So-
well, the kid. I just found this out. The kid is actually technically mean by Canadian standards, but
Oh,
here
right,
in America,
right.
he is very nice. My real question question here is that Sassy Stacy Howard, I think one of her, a nice arrow in her quill, if you will, was the fact that she had a couple drinks. When she was playing against Mark Yodi Riley, she had some drinks. Will she be drinking today? Will the kid have his first taste of alcohol? We're about to find out.
We'll see. He might call the cops on
Not that young.
So here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Where is he?
The tale of the tape.
What are they good at?
The exchange rate in Canadian is what?
They're good
For
at right
ages?
now. Brendan Meyer, he is very good at Oscar movies, movie release
we're in
dates,
Texas.
and being a Toronto
So far
Raptors
from Canada.
fanboy.
And Stacy Howard.
The only way to get
Stacey
further
Howard,
is
she's
Mexico.
very good at Kurt Russell movies in the 80s. She's also very good at 90s
You could
Kurt
go-
Russell movies, and she is an expert at Kurt Russell in the 2010s.
All right, well,
You
with
can
that,
go
I
further
ask you,
south
are
than
you
Mexico.
ready?
The world does keep
Ladies
going.
and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown.
World is flat. Don't believe it. You can't get any further south than the ice wall.
You need to stop with those hot button topics on our channel. We don't need that kind of drama.
Representing
But you don't know if I actually believe it or not.
Shazam, led to the ring by his team partner.
Are you my brother?
Hey, what's going on? Hey, look, kid's coming out.
With a record of 2 wins, 1 defeat, and 1 knockout.
You're making the couch shake.
He is Brendan the Kid Meyer. There they are, as Shazam.
They got their Shazam shirts on. Look at the little dance that they
They're both dancing.
It took at least an hour to choreograph something that level.
Yeah, look at Beast. What a cheerleader the Beast has been for the kid.
You know, it actually is amazing how cool like the Shazam like T-shirt looks when you throw a black jacket over it.
A blazer.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see their partnership crash and burn.
It really does work.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing with a lot of superhero logos. Superman logo works with that too.
Back again. I didn't say it.
It's just it's the way things tend to go in the Schmoedown, William. It's not a bar, but you were the kid. It's just I've been around the league for a while.
Right.
Teams tend to not work out in the long haul.
Well, we'll see what kind of mood I'm in. All right, so and his opponent,
Oh, God bless Christian Harloff.
representing
Corruption.
Corruption,
KO Eruption.
led to the ring by her manager, the Pit Boss, Ken Napsok, with a record of 5 wins, 4 defeats, and 1 knockout. She is Sassy Stacy Howard.
David B is really good with his music.
Corruption again.
Blowing kisses to the crowd. And maybe ordering a drink. I think she might have just...
Oh, yes. Oh, look at taunt. Is that a taunt to Alex Damon?
I think, Alex, you do not post that high.
Alex Damon will, of course, be defending the Star Wars Championship live December 7th. Come see it at the Schmoedown
I
Spectacular.
already purchased my tickets. Odd that I had to purchase tickets, seeing as how I'll be there announcing the match.
All right, so both the competitors have sat down in the second round matchup here. Both the Kid and Stacy. How does round number 1 work?
In round number, Christian, the floor is yours.
All right, we start with Stacy. Are you ready?
Sure.
The Kid, are you ready?
You know what? Actually, Booz and I were talking, and we have a little bit of a gift for corruption.
What is that?
Come up here. There you go. See? See?
Oh, it's
They spelled it right.
With
and
the
you see
Shazam.
the eye
Oh, look at that.
in there.
That's a brilliant callback. That is a...
It's limited to
Actually, it's crazy.
rebranding.
The
It's so
computer
cute.
just
Love it.
autocorrects it to that when you spell it KO.
That's a brilliant
All
callback.
right, so well, I guess that's a, it's a nice
Canadian.
logo.
That's fantastic.
It's a nice logo. Well, thank you for the new shirt design. Okay,
Yes,
here
there you go.
I actually
here we
like
go.
that design.
So,
Time out.
But back when Mike was doing
you
that,
said it ready. So
can we get that on screen?
now you're ready.
Now we're ready.
All right, then how about this? Then let's get ready to
Yeah.
Schmoedown.
Nailed it.
Brilliant. I love
I
that.
appreciate it. Still got it, I guess. All right, here we go, Mike.
Right. Your first question in this match comes from the world of dramas. Dramas. And your question. 2014's The Theory of Everything starred Eddie Redmayne and Felicity Jones. It's about what real-life physicist? I love this match because Stacy looks like Brendan's
That was
older
a
sister. who-
fantastic movie too.
I almost got mad at myself for maybe possibly blanking on his name.
5,
She wanted to go to the mall.
I got it. Don't worry.
Denied.
3,
I don't know if I spelled his first name right, though.
1, and Stacy.
Stephen Hawkins?
Ooh, no.
Oh, that's so close.
Hawking.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah. Stephen
one
Hawking.
letter.
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawkins.
So
He
you
works
did
at
PH, I did
Exxon
V.
in Burbank.
Yeah, it's PH.
Same thing.
Next question comes from movie release dates.
Not the same as
Movie
Stephen
release
Hawking, though.
dates.
It's okay.
What year saw the release of Toy Story 3?
Got it.
All right, I'm gonna throw the fourth one there too. Your Toy Story movies.
What are we in right now? 2019?
3,
Yep.
1, 2, 4. But I like 4 a lot.
Okay, shots
5,
fired at 4.
4, 3.
I was trying to write it bigger, but apparently I can't do that.
1, pens down, and Brendan.
2010.
Yes, Stacy.
Oh.
I had that, but I said 2012.
Okay,
Thought it was
so Meyer
2015.
got up by
Nope,
2
it's
here.
2010.
Right.
Huh.
Next question.
Next question comes from the world of Oscar movies. And your question: Who won an Oscar for portraying musician Ray Charles in the film Ray?
Do you have any friends named Ray?
I do.
How do you not think about good old Ray?
Ray or
No, it's not Chadwick Boseman.
Ray
5.
Anderson. Like
Yet.
I remember
Yet. They got to make another one. Ray 2.
Down, please.
He'll be Stevie Wonder.
Jamie Foxx.
Yes, and the kid.
Jamie Foxx.
Got it.
Jamie Foxx.
Jimmy
You got the
Fox.
double X's.
Would you have awarded a point if they only put 1 X?
Yeah. You still get the point, but
Yeah.
I do have some questions.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Action adventure. In the Maze Runner series, who plays the
Oh,
lead?
what's his name?
Thomas.
You know,
Who
so a lot of
cares?
people will be like, oh yeah, then you got like,
That's not how trivia works.
Oh.
You can't just ask who cares.
I can see his face. I don't remember his name.
Same. I can't remember his name. I don't know if he's really done anything else.
3,
Not
2,
really.
1, pens down, kid.
Dylan O'Brien.
Dylan O'Brien is correct.
Yeah.
I said Tyler something.
Incorrect. So
it is 4-1 as we move on
Ooh.
to your fifth question, and that is in
I'm
the
okay
world of
missing that
fantasy
one.
slash
Yeah.
Science fiction,
It
a
happens.
movie featuring events that probably didn't happen. Your question: Which film in the Planet of the Apes franchise features a supporting turn by Gary Oldman? I will let the competitors know. You just need to write down the first word of the film. We get it featured a planet with apes. I think that's fair, right? To spot them.
yeah.
Of the planet,
That-
of the apes,
Right.
in the thing,
5,
with the rope,
4,
in the
I don't know how to put.
2, 1.
What?
Stacy.
Rise of the Planet of the Apes?
Incorrect. That's correct.
Oh, I thought it was Rise also.
See, I was sitting here thinking he played an ape in the freaking Mark Wahlberg one,
No.
which
Comedies.
threw me off. I was like, what do I put for
In
that?
Planes, Trains, and Automobile, Steve Martin leaves from what city to get home to Chicago for Thanksgiving?
Oh, I'm trying to remember because they draw a map too. There's a map of it, like of how they're going.
It's not my
To get home to Chicago for Thanksgiving. Where did he leave from?
Okay, that was
Someone else guess.
wow.
5, 4, 3,
Somebody laughs when they fart.
2,
Oh, crap.
1. Pens down, please. And Brendan Meyer.
New York City.
Yes.
Ah.
Stacy.
LA.
No. Okay.
Oh, that's right, because of the cab thing.
Yeah, I put Seattle.
I put Cincinnati.
I thought it was actually like a long distance.
I forgot there's that whole ordeal with getting the cab at the beginning.
The
Makes
next
sense.
question, your penultimate question in round number 1, comes from the world of horror/thriller.
You know the pen.
And your question is: Dan Trachtenberg directed Mary Elizabeth Winstead and John Goodman in what 2016 thriller set in a bunker? Yeah, not much to chew on there as far as stuff for you and I chat.
No, I mean, I was just thinking I wouldn't want to.
Am I getting the number right?
Knapsack after 7-Eleven Doritos or Cheetos.
Possibly.
Or Cheetos or something.
A big fan
5,
of 7-Eleven.
4, 3,
Something just feels off.
1. Pens down, please. Stacy Howard.
Cloverfield Lane.
Nope.
Incorrect.
10 Cloverfield.
Yep.
Correct.
Okay.
10 Cloverfield Lane.
10 Cloverfield Lane. I don't know why that fell off to me.
Stacy Howard has been very close on like 3 of these. She's
Maybe because
not
I'm
that
not used
far
to
off.
houses being 10.
All right.
Yeah.
Usually it's like a 4-digit.
3 or 4 digit. Yeah.
3 or 4
perfect
digit.
round here. I believe this will be 2 in a row for him. And here is animated. Who directed 2018's Isle of Dogs?
Do you know why it's titled that? Because when you say it, it sounds like you say, I love dogs.
Okay.
That's
I
good
love
stuff.
dogs.
That's good stuff.
I love dogs. We're going to the I love. It's not a joke.
I mean,
okay?
okay. Well,
Sometimes I've seen
I'm answering the question he
tell
said.
people-
Yeah, because that's what they
One
heard.
pens down.
Yeah.
Kid.
Wes Anderson.
perfect round. And Stacy.
Wes Anderson.
There it is.
Wes Anderson.
Wes
So
Anderson.
The kid has a chance here.
Surprised you got that.
Are you really?
Not really.
I loved that movie.
You love anything Wes Anderson does.
Yeah,
Not
just say the
entirely
answer
true.
when you think you know. We'd prefer within 15 seconds if you can. Your bonus question is...
Hot take. Not a big fan of Life Aquatic.
Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou? Is loosely
It's
based
familiar.
on which famous Greek literary work?
Oh, geez. What was it?
Oh, brother.
By Homer Simpson himself.
Okay.
This kid.
The Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Point for the kid. It's a 7-point lead over Stacy going
I feel
into
pretty
round
good
number
with 5 points.
You look at what he's been doing since the free
Not bad with
fall.
4.
He had
I'm okay.
The win with Shazam.
Could have done better.
His victory against Whitney, and now he's playing really good here against Stacy Howard.
He was
as
great
we
in the
took-
free fall. He was
I
kind
just
of
refuse to remember Maze Runner.
His, coming out.
Same.
Absolutely, and his only loss comes to the champion, the Kuala
Yeah,
So-
and maybe the mentorship of William Bibiani has helped him. Maybe he didn't need that ever in the first place. He knows his stuff when he's up there all by himself. So, Brendan, Stacy, we move on to round number 2. This is the wheel round. 7 points ahead of Stacy right now. So you can choose whether you like to spin first or defer to your babysitter.
I will defer.
He's making $11 an hour plus a tip from the drunken parents when they get home.
String cheese.
Here comes Stacy.
All right, so
I think that was
Stacey-
a classy move by the kid
It was a
because
smart
it's going to get Stacy possibly back in the game, and then anything can happen.
Well, Stacey Howard's going to be looking for rom-coms for sure. I don't know how much of a smart move it was because you try to get romantic comedies off the board at this point and maybe go and spy movies, just missing spinners.
Spy movie.
Oops, spinning again.
Just spinning
Spin it again.
Give it a good old hearty
Away from those
spin.
Spy movies.
Oh, there, look at this.
Oh!
Spy movies.
Coming to a dead stop.
Wow. That was an abrupt
That
halt.
wheel has
There's
a mind of its own.
That was an abrupt halt.
Yeah, there might be some more conversations about that wheel.
Spy movies it is. So
Needs to be oiled a little bit.
Yeah.
Stacey Howard, you got it?
I got it. All right, Stacy. 4
The
questions.
mecha wheel is
In the world of spy movies, each one's worth 2 points.
the what? Mecha wheel.
You
Shut up and watch this
Schmoedown.
Schmoedown.
Multiple choice. Brendan, you may be able to steal one of these questions.
I'm the older brother. Don't tell me to shut up.
Your first
Shut
question.
up.
Val Kilmer made an early on screen move in his career in which 1984
geez.
spy comedy?
Multiple choice.
I Spy.
Oh no, I
A,
get it.
Top Secret.
Top Secret. Yep.
B, The Man with One Red Shoe. C, The Cleaner. Or D, Spies Like Us.
Sure, Top Secret.
Top Secret's fantastic. It's a spoof. I think done by the
B.
That is incorrect. Steal. Brendan, is it A,
same ones who
Top
did
Secret,
Airplane.
B, The Man with One Red Shoe.
Sucker.
C, The Cleaner.
Sure.
Or D, Spies Like Us.
B.
It is one of the funniest movies of all time.
It is Top Secret. I was incorrect.
Thank you.
Incorrect.
yeah.
Incorrect.
Then it goes down to 9, right?
Yeah.
That was funny. You thought it was right.
Well,
Everybody, you two compare, and everybody watching it, everybody in the studio, go watch Top Secret. It is fall down funny. It's hysterical.
I agree.
so
Sorry,
next
I'm
question.
back.
Putting it on the
I'm
list.
back. All right, 9-2.
No,
7-point
don't
game. Stacey Howard, your next question.
I'll remind you.
What Lost actor, as in the TV show, not he's like Lost. What Lost actor was an IMF agent who is killed in an early scene of Mission
shoot.
Impossible: Ghost Protocol? Actor names.
Was it
I didn't watch Lost.
That's like the main dude.
5,
Sure.
4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Matthew Fox?
Matthew Fox.
B, Josh Holloway. C, Daniel Day Kim. Or D, Dominic Monaghan?
Although it could be Dominic Monaghan.
I thought it was Josh Holloway.
I don't know. I'm going with Matthew Fox.
Holloway is who I was
It's been a
thinking
long time
was
since
at the
I saw
beginning
Ghost
of Ghost Protocol.
5, 4.
Long time since I've seen Ghost
3.
Protocol.
B.
That's a point. Josh
Yeah.
Holloway.
Holloway.
It is.
Alright.
Okay, question 3.
Because I was like, he was at the beginning of Ghost Protocol, but I don't remember.
All right, so Stacy cuts the lead to 6 with 2 questions left in round number 2 in the world of spy movies. Your penultimate question. What was Pierce Brosnan's first
GoldenEye.
Yeah.
James Bond film?
The only one I've watched, really.
Daniel Craig ones are good.
I think it's GoldenEye.
You
Yep.
think
2
correctly.
points.
2 points.
And I've watched it more
Cuts
than
the lead
once.
to 4, Stacy Howard starting to make
Famke Janssen was
competitive.
Xena
She can
Onatopp.
cut the lead to 2
You just
here.
wanted to say her name,
She
didn't
gets
you?
the
Sure
last
did.
Spy movie question correct
Great
off the
name.
bat, and that query is:
Once again.
who plays Ben Affleck's
Shut up.
boss at the CIA, Jack O'Donnell.
Oh, what's his face?
Alan Arkin.
Yeah.
Argo
yourself.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Tate Donovan, B, Bryan Cranston,
Okay,
C,
Victor
Kyle
Garber.
Chandler,
Yeah.
or D, Victor Garber?
Is it Victor Garber? Ooh, Tate Donovan. No, Tate Donovan's in it. It's not Tate Donovan.
Yeah, Tate Donovan's one of the ones they're rescuing.
A, Tate Donovan, B, Bryan Cranston, C,
Is it
Kyle
Cranston?
Chandler, D, Victor Garber.
I need to watch Argo again. I haven't watched that in a while.
I'm sticking with Victor Garber.
That is incorrect for the steal, Kid. I'm going to give you
So I
your
thought it
options
was
one more
Victor
time.
Garber,
A,
too.
Tate Donovan, B, Bryan Cranston, C, Kyle Chandler, D, Victor Garber.
Bryan Cranston.
We have a 5-point game because
Dang
that
it.
is correct.
That is correct.
Brendan Meyer, 10 points. Stacy
I was like, I
Howard,
don't remember
5
Bryan
points.
Cranston.
Yep. Now the kid
I don't
gets
remember
up
him in
to the
that.
wheel
But I thought I
for
remembered
something
Victor
he's
Garber.
good at. He's going to try to close the game out here.
Bummer.
Looking at knockout territory. One thing I know about Stacey Howard, you don't want to give her a chance in
Oh.
round 3.
Modern classics.
Modern classic.
Modern classics, but he just tempted the wheel with opponent's choice. Is he going to stay or going to go? He's spinning again.
Spinning away from modern classics.
Oh,
All those movies came out before his birth year of 2011.
Christopher Nolan. Christopher Nolan it is.
I will be okay with keeping it, I guess.
All right, Christopher
All right,
Nolan.
calm down.
It's impossible. All right, so Christopher Nolan.
All right.
Find this eventually.
Christopher Nolan.
All right, here we go, kid.
Famous director.
Okay. Christopher Nolan in Insomnia. Who plays the
Robin
murder
Williams.
suspect?
Robin Williams.
Walter Finch.
Robin Williams.
2 points. Okay.
Ooh, this could be a big win right here.
Christian, you hate to say it, we're getting close to knockout territory here, potentially.
All right. Question 2. David Bowie makes a cameo in which?
The Prestige.
Prestige, yeah.
2 more
He's
points.
Tesla.
Yep.
Okay. Question
Along with
3.
Andy Serkis.
Mars saying, let's dance with the knockout. Could happen on the 4th question, not on this.
In Dunkirk, what item on Tom Hardy's Spitfire plane gets damaged? during
The
dogfight?
landing gear.
Multiple choice.
Yeah.
A, the fuel gauge. B, airspeed indicator. C,
Nope.
magnetic compass. D, altimeter.
Altimeter.
Fuel
What is it?
gauge.
Altimeter?
C.
Altimeter. Incorrect. Stacy's at A, fuel gauge. B, airspeed indicator. C, magnetic
Because he had problem
compass.
like landing
D,
the
altimeter.
plane, if I remember.
Fuel gauge.
That's correct for
What
1
a
point.
huge steal. That avoids a knockout. That avoids a knockout.
Yes, it does. It does. Okay.
Guarantees her entry into round 3 where anything can happen.
Here you go. Last question, kid. Christopher Nolan was an executive producer on this 2014 Johnny Depp flop.
Dark Shadows.
2014 Johnny Depp.
Transcendence.
No.
Yes.
Change-
Oh.
Yeah, I would say Dark
Oh,
Shadows
that-
was before
Big
that.
pull for the kid. All right, so
Dark Shadows was
so
like
now
2010 or 2011.
10
Yeah,
point
2014
lead.
was where he was like stuck in the
10
computer.
point lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Stacey Howard basically, the good news for Stacey is that she made it to round 3. She avoided the knockout.
She's
However,
got to get
that
all
is, she
3
has to
questions.
answer all 3 of her questions in round number 3 correct to force the hand of Brendan Meyer to answer 1 question, so he could be in
not
technical
impossible.
knockout territory. Here's how round 3 works. We're going to get a series of number technical knockout. You're going to give us your numbers first. From 1 to 20, give us
So we're in a
3.
situation
If you're
right now
particularly
where our
lucky,
bracket's about
and
to be
please
healed.
use American
Because we
numbers
had
on
Brendan
the
Meyer beating Mark Riley also.
Yeah, so we're going. Yeah.
Now 1, 9,
So
and 4.
it's about to not matter for us that
I don't get that
Stacey
metric
beat
system
Mark.
Either.
Yeah.
All right, Stacey, what do you got?
6, 12, 16.
Unless she surprise wins this
16, I will
at
ask
this
the
point,
question to
which
Stacey,
would be
who is trying
intense.
To avoid the TKO. Stacey, you chose number 6. for
She
your
has to get
first
all hers right. He gets all his wrong, and they go to sudden death, and she wins.
Pixar.
Yep.
Pixar. Toy Story was the first film released by Pixar. Which 1998 film?
Bug's Life.
was the
Bug's
second?
Life.
A Bug's Life.
5,
The life of the buggos.
4, 3, 2,
Repeat the question.
first one. Toy Story was the first film released by Pixar. Which 1998 film was the second?
She should have been drinking in this match.
Yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat the question.
second one. Toy Story was the first film released by Pixar.
That'd be Bug's Life.
1998 film was the second.
How that would have looked. Sort of.
Rose.
A little classier.
A lot classier.
5.
Classier and sassier.
Toy Story 2.
And your winner,
Bugs
by
Life.
way of technical knockout, Brendan the Kid Meyer. The answer was A Bug's Life. A Bug's Life.
Like that, and ants came out around the same time.
But look at the kid. The kid now has his second consecutive TKO in the tournament. He has 2 TKOs against Whitney Seibold and Stacy Howard. That is impressive.
It's impressive, and even more so, as you alluded to in round number 1, is that he is coming out of the gate so fast, so furious. He lives his life a quarter mile at a time for a reason. He gets so far ahead of his opponent early in the match that
nice.
they're
He said
just
Fast and Furious.
flummoxed by the time
Nice.
they're spinning the wheel. That's his strategy. I don't know if he'll be able
You
to
say Fast
continue
and Furious in that order, you have to say that phrase after.
said I
What's
needed a
happening
10-second
is
car.
the fact when you look at what his big strength was, and like you said earlier, it's coming
We
out hard
hungry.
with the free-for-all,
Actually,
right?
we are.
That skill is getting
late,
all
always.
of those questions. It's the kind of round 1 questions.
Never get the tuna
and
sandwich.
his partner, Bibiani, very good at that.
Nobody gets the
because
tuna
that
sandwich.
is really the first round is the free-for-all. And he's so good. He does 2 consecutive. He's got perfect rounds, 2 technical knockouts in the tournament. And now he's going to play the winner of Preston and Bateman. And that's
gonna
going to
be
be a battle
good.
to remember who he plays. So the kid right now is sitting pretty at 3-1.
I like Ben Bateman. I like Paul Preston just fine. I guarantee this. The kid is going to be the likable fan favorite in that matchup.
I think you're probably right. But Stacy Howard, once again, Stacy Howard has nothing to hang her head
Maybe
about.
Preston's got a lot going for him.
It's one of those things. Stacy will have a match like she did against Riley.
Yeah, it's still like Bateman as a person, too.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
What's
love
she
Bateman
gonna
over
do
here.
in the teams tournament? She's got Crimson Fury with her partner, and they've got a pretty big match.
That's why we have him winning this side of the bracket.
Maybe so, but we're going to find out all that and
Still
more
a
with Jen Sturger, who's back
hashtag
there with
team guy.
Corruption, Stacy Howard, and Ken Knapsack.
No, you're not.
Stacy, what happened to the rosé? What happened? You had so much momentum.
You can't drink in front of the children. Come on.
That's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
now you have standards.
Yeah, now I have standards. Today was a difficult day because I was so close on so many of those questions. I was also close to falling. I don't know if you just saw. I almost banged to the thing. But, I wasn't on my game today. So, you know what? Maybe singles, it's not the year for that. It's time for the teams now for me. So, it's where my strength's going to lie.
That is right. You still have teams coming up. Kennedy, how are you feeling going into that?
2 things, Jennifer. First, we want to know where to submit our bill for the babysitting done today. I think I'll find someone in the bookkeeping department. Second, Jennifer, life is about swings and misses. And sometimes you have to take the big swings and you might miss. But it does not matter. You get up and you get back into that batter's box. We got the teams event. We know that we have a young competitor who's hungry at Stacy's side, and we know what Stacy can do. She's had some gigantic historic wins, and she's also had some losses. But again, swings and misses is what life is about. You move forward. That's all we're going to do here, Corruption. We're not done yet, Jennifer.
I see what you did there, Ken. Stacy, what are you going to do to balance?
I caught
I
it.
feel like you do so
Caught what?
well in the first round.
That's the name of her
tournaments, and
podcast
it's
with
just
her husband.
you lose
Oh.
momentum or you hit a wall.
Oh, that's right.
Down
Swing and
between
misses.
matches,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
what is it?
It might be the
Brilliant.
fact that I don't study
I love
and
Ken.
I'm not a loser. Like I said, I'm gonna focus my energy elsewhere. So hopefully I gain that momentum back with another partner who's obviously very knowledgeable. I'm gonna bring that spice, that spunk with it.
And rosé.
Yeah, and rosé, obviously. Glass for both of us. And we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna dominate. So I'm not scared. I don't care. I'm not worried.
All right,
I have a
Ken,
feeling
start
Tim
working
doesn't
on
drink
the
rosé.
sponsorship for, all right?
He gonna start.
Up to you guys.
All right, so
You get the swings and
You never
misses.
say no to a
That's
redhead.
Jen Sturger and Cody Decker's show that they do every
that's
morning.
good.
You can listen to swings and misses.
Oh, you're right.
Now.
Ken
Huh.
is very, very excited about that, too. He's still smiling. Look at him.
It's like I pay
Yeah,
attention
those are
to
good
literally
moments.
everything else that's happening around the
So
Schmoedown
much so.
all the time.
Listen, the Corruption obviously a little bummed, but they're right. The team's tournament is not
Almost
too
everything.
far
They'll get
off.
it back.
Crimson Fury is a very, very formidable team. But the story right now is the kid. You look at what he's done. He just TKO'd Stacy. He TKO'd Whitney. And, the question I also am very curious about is what happened. How did Bibiani feel about that knockout to see Whitney get knocked out against a kid? No one's asked him that. I'm
No
curious.
one has asked him where his emotional mindset is, where his heart lies. Is he torn at all? Because he seemed to
pretty
have
happy
a pretty
with
good
the
dance
kid.
with the kid.
Yeah.
But maybe there is something else lurking inside that beastly brain of his.
Let's find out. Jen Sturger's got both the kid and the beast. Here we go.
That's right, guys. Brendan, you're still kind of breathing heavy back here. I think even when you had that really strong lead, you still were nervous up there. Is that just learning the game and learning that anything can go any way, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's funny. I know, having watched matches, that I know if I was watching a match like that, I would have probably been like, oh, I mean, 7 points is a lot. But when you're up there, you start to really see it. You look at the wheel, you go, okay, so if I spin something I'm not good at, she spins something she is good at, there's a big point swing, then maybe I still have a lead, but it's small. I mean, you really, it always feels close up there until you hear someone say, and you're a winner, it's you, you know? It always feels close.
Christopher Nolan, obviously you got a category that you knew and you felt good about. Why did you spin away from the first?
Modern Classics. It was funny because I did spin.
Is it because you weren't born when most Modern Classics were popular?
Yeah, maybe. Well, no, Modern Classics is a really, really interesting category because I think that the questions tend to be more deep cut. And so I've seen a lot of movies, but sometimes, especially some of those modern classics, I feel like sometimes I saw them when I was younger, and it's possible I may not have revisited them in the last couple of years. So I always feel better going with something else. And Christopher Nolan,
It's been a while since I've seen Forrest Gump.
Favorite director, so it was lucky for me, yeah.
And how's the coaching process been for you?
I'll take on anyone in a Forrest Gump
He's put on some fantastic
trivia
matches.
knowledge.
Anything that you want to see him improve on? Or
I'm going to say this right now. Speaking as someone who has joined factions and joined teams where the coaching process can be kind of condescending and crap, the kid is coaching me as much as I'm coaching him. The kid is teaching me how to play the game again, and I am a better player for it, and he is already a great player, and I don't have to teach him much at all. What we do is we work together, and we strategize, and together we are racking up the wins. This one is all him, of course, but it's a win for the team, and that's really, really awesome, and I could not be more proud of him if he had somehow also bench pressed a truck and ran a marathon and jumped to the moon and punched out the devil. Couldn't be more proud even then.
their t-shirts.
That would be a great Schmoedown episode.
They're t-shirts, Bibs, not superpowers. So how are you feeling going into this next round of the tournament? You're either going to be facing Preston or Bateman. I mean, neither are slouch of opponents, that's for sure.
No. I mean, this is the thing, is I feel like Whitney and Stacy were both tough opponents, and things went my way on that day. And I think that this will be the toughest test, not just because it's because you're going to be playing people in form. You're going to be playing people who've won 2 matches in a row, and Ben has been around this league a long time. I mean, his resume speaks for itself. And Paul, I have been consistently impressed with how he's played. I've seen all his matches, and he is.
And how much he snorts protein powder.
Yes, exactly. I mean, look, the way he's playing, I might need some of that, because seriously, he is playing so well. I mean, and so we'll see what happens.
Don't dip into the drugs, kid. Don't do it.
You're fine the way you are. We all love you the way you are. Don't change. You're doing great.
Was it weird seeing him play Whitney?
It was weird seeing him. What a coincidence that you would ask that question. I wonder how that could possibly have been set up. No, it was weird seeing him, but you know what? I knew that whoever won that match, I was going to lose, because someone that I cared about was going to lose that match. But someone that I cared about also won that match. And Whitney and I are, we're on the outs, Schmoedown-wise, but we put on a good face and we podcast every single week. We have a Patreon. Excuse me, I have something in my eye.
Oh, such a Sophie's choice for Viviani. Best of luck to you in the next round of the tournament. Back to you guys.
Well, I mean,
look, I don't know that I can play our Patreon while I'm weeping.
Not like that. He's so good. It was funny though too, because I know Bibiani so well now, and when I was watching him, he's giving all these like really nice words to the kid, and I'm like, where's the Bibiani-isms? And then the moon stuff and the punching the devil, and that's the Bibs we know and love.
You don't
and
think
I'm
that's
so.
real?
Well, of course it's real. That's what goes on through his head, and that's why he's the beast that we love so much. But you can also tell that's why there's so much love between the two of them. And I happen to disagree with Bibiani a little bit too. I think that the kid has soaked up a lot of information from playing with somebody of the beast caliber.
Absolutely,
because
100%,
you're looking at
how to play the game.
Yeah. It's a former champion, and the fact that is exactly what happened. And when you saw they were at that table, the free fall together for a very long time too. Right. So that's when the bond started. Was at that free fall, and you see that it's one of the bigger stories of what's happened in the Schmoedown this season. Are these two guys, and watching what they're going to do. They both come from different generations of Schmoedown. So to see what they're both doing in both singles and getting excited to see them in teams together for the teams tournament, it's an exciting time.
A bond forged in the fire of competition, unlike us who were forged in the fire of your barbecue. Thanks for the invite back in 2003. Well, we got a lot to look forward to here in the tournament setting. Like Christian had said, make sure you guys check out our Schmoedown Patreon, Movie Church Schmoedown Patreon. Check which tier is right for you, and check us out wherever you enjoy your podcast. And we have live events coming up at the Schmoedownlive.net.
Will it be
.com. Excuse me.
There you go. .com.
.com.
But will the kid be in the finals in Orlando on October 19th? Well, somebody will be there. There'll be 2 people competing to find out who's going to play for the championship at the Spectacular, and you guys can see it. Come to Orlando. That's right. October 19th. The Schmoedownlive.com. Get it. And make sure also that you throw a comment here. Throw down a like. Make sure that we're going to do today, we'll do, let's say,
20,000.
Not 20,000?
20,000 likes.
We'll do 2,000 likes, and we'll do 500 comments. Let's see if you can get it done. Go ahead, comment below there, and we will see you next time. Man, this tournament's getting going.
You got the touch.
Got the power.
Got the power.
Nice.
Hey. Hey. I've been meaning to talk to you. Nice blazer. It's my old brand. Axe. Messy look? My old brand too.
You know what, Ben? You're a joke. The Horsemen are a joke. I actually used to look up to you. Now you just follow around Roka like you're some sort of puppy dog? Wake up, Ben. Joke.
Okay.
Rat.
Okay.
Apparently Ben's a joke.
So, don't know exactly where the whole
Ben!
Brandon Hanna being like a double agent thing is going, but
doesn't seem like a double agent to me.
Yeah.
Seems like he's pretty firmly with the family at this point, especially if he's talking against the Horsemen while apparently he's supposed to be part of the heck, Brandon?
The heck? So confused.
Yeah.
I just want to know what the heck. That was a good match, though.
Yeah,
that was
great.
Fantastic.
That was
match.
great. Stacy lost. We guessed that. Brendan won.
Yeah.
Which, yeah. So, like I was saying, that kind of heals up our bracket a little bit. The rift that Stacy caused against Riley patched back up now because Brendan won the match that we thought he was going to win anyway.
Against Riley. Yeah. So now I am kind of curious as to how he's going to do between either Paul Preston or Ben Bateman.
Either one is actually going to be a really good match. I think either one is going to be really close.
And I think, like, for the most part of viewing this, that you probably want to see something more like Brendan Meyer versus Ben Bateman, just because Ben Bateman has been in the Schmoedown a lot longer.
Yeah.
So you want to see someone who's more of a newbie taking on someone like Ben Bateman, which is kind of also what we're seeing with Paul Preston taking on Ben Bateman as well. But I don't know. I feel like there's a little bit of a difference between Paul Preston and Brendan Meyer. Maybe the age difference. I'm not sure.
I don't know. What I do know is I'm looking at this run that Brendan's on, and let's say Bateman wins, and then he beats Bateman in that match. That means he's going on a run where he's taking out veteran after veteran after veteran of the Schmoedown at this point.
And there's also the chance we're going to run into him having to take on Bibiani.
Him having to take on Bibiani, Roka, Kalinowski. I mean, any of these on the other side of the bracket, you know, you're looking at veteran after veteran here, and that's kind of a cool run for somebody in the Ultimate Schmoedown tournament.
Yeah. So what happens if Brendan Meyer comes in and takes the whole shebang with Shazam?
He earns it. Then he gets his in the singles he gets his rematch with Paul Oyama,
which is how he started.
Is poetic.
And then if he beats Paul Oyama,
takes the belt.
He's won Rookie of the Year.
He's got Rookie of the Year.
Easy.
Yeah. If he makes the run through the Schmoedown singles tournament here, beats all these veterans, rematches Paul Oyama, takes the belt off of him, and he was that good in the free-for-all, Rookie of the Year, Brendan Meyer.
And there will be much screaming on this side of the camera, and I would probably need to get a new microphone.
That's my shtick. What are you doing?
I just felt like doing it.
Yeah, anyway. It's crazy like how much the landscape of who wins awards changes or can change week to week in the tournaments or from the tournaments. Because right at the start of the season, we were saying, oh, Smets is definitely going to have Rookie of the Year by the end of it, which he possibly still could should he take the belt back from Kalinowski. But as of right now, we're saying Paul Oyama's got Rookie of the Year because he not only won the belt from Dan, defended it. Yeah. So, there's a lot of craziness coming up. We got the teams tournaments coming up too, so a lot to look forward to. A lot could shift and change. We didn't mention anything about this throwdown or what have you that just happened, or the nuke, even though we know what it is as of this recording, because we don't know when that match is going to drop to the public, so don't worry about the spoilers to that.
You tell them don't worry about spoilers now that the video's over.
Yeah, that's true.
Now that we've gotten through this entire episode.
Although at the same time, the match could have dropped, in which our bracket at the beginning probably would have shown who won that match between Janine and Mike. So.
Yeah, who knows?
Anyway, regardless, we're in round 2. Cool stuff. Take it away. Wrap it up.
Yeah, so go over to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook group and make sure you jump on there to chat with a bunch of people, help build the fan base some more, and go over to their YouTube channel and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe over there.
Like Christian asked you to.
Go do what Christian was asking. Make sure you comment on that video. Make sure you pump those likes. It really helps them out as far as YouTube's algorithm numbers are concerned, and that's what they need right now.
Yep.
They also need people to hop on the Patreon and help boost the Patreon numbers, because that's what's going to help them really venture out on their own at the start of this next season that they're building the Schmoedown Entertainment Network. The other thing that's going to help them is going to live shows. We've got Orlando coming up in a couple of weeks, so make sure you pick up tickets to that at the schmoedownlive.com, not .net. schmoedownlive.com. You can also pick up tickets to the live stream when it goes up for Orlando, and I believe there's also going to be tickets for the Schmoedown Spectacular at the end of this year. Those should be going on sale pretty soon.
Pretty soon.
Yeah, any variation of that specific kind of word.
Where can they follow us?
They can follow us, the Cinefanatics, at Cinefanatics MLP on Twitter or Instagram. Go ahead and do the Instagram whistle. You can't even do the Twitter whistle.
Yeah, I just messed up. Watch that one.
There's no Instagram whistle. So make sure you follow us on there as we are closely approaching 1,000 subscribers. We are making updates to this channel almost daily. I'm working on something. So we will be making announcements as we get closer to that 1,000 subscribers. To be a part of this final close into the 1,000 subscribers, you can join by hitting the button right up here above our heads. Good job. And also click on some videos over here that we have made off to the side. And as always,
there's a bug. Tiny bug. It's a bug.
Yeah.
It's a Bug's Life theme.
Yeah, I got it. Later.
See ya. This is a song from Toy Story.